As the Coachella Valley continues to grow as an entertainment and cultural empire in the California desert cities, Mutual 111 is your go-to for local and regional arts, literature, music, special events, and theater. From the Mutual Broadcasting System studios in Palm Springs, it's The Desert Scene with Bonnie G.
And welcome to The Desert Scene, and I'm so happy to welcome today as our guest, Jerome Elliott, who is the Artistic Director at Desert Ensemble Theater Company, otherwise known as DETC, and he's got some exciting stuff coming up. Hi, Jerome, how are you?
I'm good, Bonnie. How are you?
Good. So it's the second year you're doing Singing with the Desert Stars as the season opening fundraiser for DETC. So tell us about that. For people who weren't there last year or don't know about it, tell us about this, how this works.
Well, this is a benefit for our theater internship and scholarship program for high school students who intern with us in technical theater. It is a one-night-only concert/competition in which 7 prominent local singers, some of them who have been on Broadway, some of them who perform frequently in local clubs and musical theater, they mentor 7 philanthropists, business people, community leaders who sing. And it's quite a surprise to us how many people in the community sing, but not, on a regular basis. And then the audience picks the winner of the 7 star contestants, they're the non-pros, and all the proceeds go to our theater education fund, where we've been able to give $29,000 in scholarships over the past 12 seasons.
That's fabulous. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah. So tell us.
It's a lot of money.
Tell us who the coaches are, and tell us who the contestants are.
Well, we mixed it up a little this year. We have some coaches back from last year. We have Darcy Daniels, who most people know, that performs at the Purple Room regularly. Douglas Graham is joining us, Broadway veteran from Bob Fosse's Dancin' and other national touring shows. Christine Michelle, a local wonderful singer, a lead singer of Christine and the Lost Keys. And Lizzie Schmeling, wonderful musical theater actress. Locally, Leslie Tenaro, who has also been on Broadway in the original production of Evita and also the Los Angeles production. And Christine Tringali Nunes, who was the winner of last year's Singing with the Desert Stars. So she's coming back this year to coach our star contestants.
Excellent. And you want to tell us who the contestants are?
Yeah, it's a wonderful group of people. Marconi Calindus Cafege, who is a wonderful multimedia artist, internationally known. Peter Doubt of KESQ News anchor fame. Albert Gonzalez is the head pastry chef at 849, and he's also a wonderful philanthropist. Barbara Kerr is a local journalist. Maria Patakis is a realtor with a musical background. Katie Thornton is the development director of Old Town Artisan Studios in La Quinta, and also majored in musical theater. And then Rich Weissman, who is a retired data scientist and philanthropist, and sings with gay choruses, has done musical theater. So it's a wonderful group of people, and they all share a passion for arts education.
Fabulous. And I heard through a little birdie told me that you are sold out, I believe, for this evening, for this event.
We are sold out.
Good for you. Congratulations. That's wonderful.
I just learned this a couple of hours ago. So, we've been, it's a wonderful position to be in a week before the event or, before October 6th. And, we're happy. We're very happy.
So good. So, and I'm going to be there, of course. I'm in the audience. I wouldn't miss it. So tell us about the rest of the season coming up.
Our season is called this year Off Center at the Cultural Center. For those who may not know, we were at the Palm Springs Women's Club for many years. And 2 seasons ago, right after the pandemic, we moved to the Cultural Center. And we do eclectic new and recent work that people probably have never heard of, but certainly enriches our local scene. We're starting with a play called Collective Rage, a play in 5 Bettys, which is about 5 queer women who all share the name of Betty, and they all live in New York City, and they interact with each other in very, very funny and bizarre ways. Then we're doing The Lifespan of a Fact, which was on Broadway in 2018 with Daniel Radcliffe and Cherry Jones. It's based on a true story about a fact checker for Vanity Fair, who is so good at his job he can't get past the first paragraph.
Okay.
And then Ellie by Bruce Bonafide. He is a local playwright with quite a nice national profile, has written a play about two older brothers who are mourning the death of one of their wives. And it is intricate and complicated, and it's kind of a thriller in many ways. And that's a world premiere. That opens in March, and then we finish in April with Sherlock Holmes Confidential by Tony Padilla, who founded our company and is our resident playwright. You've actually been in many of Tony's original productions.
And I did the stage reading of that. It was great fun. Great fun. It was a fun show.
You did, and you were nominated for a Desert Theater Legal
Yes, I was. This was really exciting. We're going to find out about that not too long down the road. We're going to find out about the winners. You were nominated for a couple things, I believe, this time.
I was nominated for four categories, for directing, for acting, and for original writing for my play Do Not Remove Label. And our theater company received 43 nominations, which is a record for us.
That's wonderful.
Soon we will know.
Now, as far as the season, how many of these plays are you directing coming up?
I am only directing the benefit, the opening benefit, and then I am directing Sherlock Holmes Confidential in April. Okay. We have some wonderful guest directors coming in. Kudra Wagner, they are the person who actually brought us The Five Bettys as a script to consider, and they will be directing that. Wonderful, energetic young theater artist from UC Santa Cruz with a master's in directing. Let's see. David Yaus is directing Lifespan of a Fact. David is a wonderful actor, also head of the Palm Springs Young Playwrights Festival. Mm-hmm. And then Howard Shangra, another wonderful professional director. He currently is the head of the conservatory at CV Rep. He'll be directing Ellie, and then I come in to direct Sherlock Holmes.
Excellent. So I want to ask you, Jerome, what would you say the overall mission of DETC is, and how has it changed, if at all, in the last few years since you've been? I mean, you've been artistic director for a few years now. What direction is the company going in, and what's sort of the goal down the road, would you say?
Well, when we started in 2011, it was Tony Padilla's vision to have a theater company that was a true community theater where community artists could come and bring ideas. I want to work on this play. I want to work on this role. And that has evolved somewhat. We still do have a core group of artists who work with us every year, and then new artists come in. We have evolved into a theater company that really focuses on contemporary work, stuff that's off the beaten path. That we want things to be stimulating to our audience, to perhaps begin conversations about major issues. For example, we did a play about Russian adoption a few years ago and the corruption in that system called Adoption Roulette. Yeah. It was a big hit for us. Last year, we did Kafka's Joke, which was the history of the works of Franz Kafka and who legally owned them, and that really touched on issues of literary copyright, and it touched especially on anti-Semitism, which is now so prevalent in our world.
Yes.
And, we've done plays about gender non-binary penguins who are trying to raise an egg together. We've done plays about climate change, morality in the age of the internet. And we really find that our audience love to stay afterwards and talk with us about what they got out of the play.
Right. Are you in the process of writing something new right now yourself?
I am. After I wrote Do Not Remove Label, I wrote the book for a musical, which premiered in Pensacola, Florida over the summer, and that is going to go through some more rewrites. before it perhaps goes out for licensing to other small theater companies. And I am working on something right now. I got very inspired a couple of months ago to start something new, and we'll see where that goes.
Now, the musical that you wrote, do you anticipate that being put a production coming here to the Palm Springs area of that?
It could be. It still needs a lot of work, and I would want to get it in really good shape before
that. Okay.
I brought it here. Yeah, but the story itself is adaptable to different locations. There's one geographic indicator in the play that could be adapted, and some jokes changed to make it more, compelling to audiences in the area in which it's presented.
Mm-hmm. So I know, Jerome, you like me wear a number of hats. You're an actor, you're a singer, you're an artistic director, you write plays. I do a lot of different things. Is there one, and sometimes I love it because it's variety, but sometimes it's challenging to juggle those hats. Do you find that there's one of those outlets that is more creatively fulfilling than others, or is it just in different ways that they're fulfilling?
They're all fulfilling in different ways. I mean, writing a play and seeing it produced is such an out-of-body experience. By the time it gets up on stage and pen leaves your hand and it goes in the care of the actors and the director, that's just something awesome to behold. I love to sing, as you know, and for many, many years that was my primary endeavor, especially putting together cabaret shows and making all the songs fit in an arc. I have less time to sing these days because of running the theater company, but I still keep my foot in the water, so to speak. Good.
Okay, so Singing with the Desert Stars is sold out, which is fabulous, but unfortunately for people that don't have tickets, it's not good for them, so hopefully next year. But as for people who want to find out more about Desert Ensemble Theater Company, maybe buy tickets for the shows later on, the website is it detc.com?
It's desertensembletheater.org.
desertensembletheater.org. Okay. Jerome Elliott, thank you so much. Congratulations once again. You're always out there doing something creative. Really appreciate you coming on today, and best of luck with all the endeavors in the future.
Thanks, Bonnie. Thank you very much.
All right. Jerome Elliott, DETC, and we'll see the rest of you the next time on the Desert Scene.
Join us again for the Desert Scene with Bonnie G. from Mutual 111. Be sure to visit thedesertscene.com for more show information and mutual111.com for our full library of episodes.